Illuminating white text appears that says, "A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away." Now, curvy golden yellow text stationary in the middle of the screen with stars flying by through hyperspace that reads, "Theory of a Blind Man." Golden yellow text begins to crawl from the bottom of the screen upwards. Episode 3, Return of the Gamer. After the live stream struck back, many clips remain from the destruction of the streams. Hashtag A11Y Gaming highlights and reviews all reside within this channel. Darth Whistler continues his reign over the galaxy with more content in accessible gaming for all total blind gamers. Soon, all games will be accessible to a totally blind gamer. But until that time has come, Darth Whistler fights to be noticed as a gamer in the hopes that developers will consider accessibility. The text continues to crawl away from view deep into the infinity of space. As the galaxy settles into a new norm here on YouTube, one thing can be certain. The dark side of the Force is more powerful than you can ever imagine. May the dark side of the Force be with you. As the last of the text disappears, we are left with stars flying by view in hyperspace, then fade to black.
Good evening, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday from all of us to you. Okay, so what I gotta do is, since it's just me, hold on, I'm monitoring live so I can see, maybe, here we go, if my microphone cuts out. Volume's all good. Sounds good. Alrighty. It's been a while since I've done a Return of the Gamer video. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll give it a few minutes for people to jump in and say howdy before I get all involved in how to use the map editor for Aprone's Swamp. The first-person shooter that I'm addicted to. I like it. I like it a lot. So we'll get into that in just a minute here. I also got another recording from one of my Red Wings. So that's cool. Let me check the chat right quick. Maybe not. What the fuck? Maybe not. Okay, here we go. Finally. I want chat. No, I want comments, apparently. Whatever. Red 7 standing by. And he is here. Alrighty. So. List of audio sets. Check this out. Let's go.
Red 7, standing by.
Red 10, standing by.
There he is.
Blue 32 standing by.
All wings reporting in. Blue 32. Greg, what's wrong with you, man? God damn it, Greg. So it's just Red 7. Alrighty. It's going to be an intimate broadcast. I'll try to get to the chat as much as I can. But two things I'm going to be checking is my microphone. I changed one of my XLR cables, so maybe that'll help out. And I'm going to be working with Map Editor, because I finally got a working copy. Text fields. There we go. Alrighty. I need to get rid of this. Oops. Did I do that right? Did I do that right? Yes, I did. Alrighty. Okay, got my cursor ready in the comments section thingy, my bobber. Get my microphone out of my face. Gosh. I need to move that. Okay. Mapeditor.x.
Swamp by Aprone, Map Editor by CAE Jones. Swamp Map Editor menu. Use arrow keys and enter to select an option. Press escape to start editing.
Oh wow, you guys can... I can barely hear that on the stream. Hold on. There's gotta be a reason why. Oh, maybe that's why. Let's try this.
New.
Oof, my stomach. It's a little better. A little better. Let me turn up some more. Tone it up. Tone it up. I'll just full blast it.
Load.
Let's see how that sounds. Okay, that's good. Actually, that's really good right there. So, here's the Map Editor main menu.
New.
New.
Load.
Load. If you know the name of a map, all you have to do is type in the name when you load a map, and it's gonna pull from your maps folder.
Save.
Save.
Help.
Now help. Let's go through this really quick.
Arrow down for help.
Arrow down for help. Now I have a text document, so I wrote all these down. It's easier for me to flick over to a text document than go into this help menu. I don't know why, it just is.
This program is meant to provide an accessible method for editing maps for Aprone's Swamp. This program saves to, and loads from, map/testmap. So this program should be launched from within the same directory as the version of Swamp that you intend to use.
Pretty straightforward.
While editing, press Escape to return to the main menu. Escape also closes the menu if it is open. Selecting New from the main menu will create an empty map with the dimensions that you specify. Keep in mind that this map is not saved until you select Save from the menu.
Dimensions is actually dimensions, just so you know. So, width tile by height tile.
Selecting Save will save the data currently in the program to map/testmap. This will replace anything that is already there, so be sure to back up testmap if you already have one that you want to keep. Selecting Load has the program attempt to load map data from map/testmap. If the file is not found, or is not correctly formatted, this operation will fail. Voice options will let you adjust the spoken feedback that this program gives you. Choosing Exit will close the program. While editing, The arrow keys allow you to move around the map. You can press S to toggle whether or not your cursor can pass through solid objects. This is a useful ability to have while editing, but if you want to quickly see if the map is walkable, you can activate solidity and your cursor will behave more like a character in Swamp. Press A to add a tile to the available types. You will be prompted for the necessary information to create the tile.
Now I'm gonna go through all these as we go, and hopefully that'll be a little easier to follow along. So yeah, I've got these written down on, like I said, on a text document anyway, and that's what I'll be referring to. But there's not that many commands, and so once you get used to it, it's easy.
Press, hold, shift, press. If you have hold shift, press, hold control, press alt. This program is meant to provide an accessible method for editing. Press enter to return to menu. Help. Save. Load. New.
So let's create a new one. Oh, okay, so right here, my JAWS is reading the dialogue, and right now it wants map width. I'm going to just do a small one so we can easily create a map. I'm going to do 50 by 50.
An empty map has been created with a width of 50 tiles and a height of 50 tiles.
Alrighty.
0, 0, 0, 0.
And I'm going to turn solid mode
on.
So I can hear
edge of map.
That. Now what I'm going to start with is I'm going to make a road right down the middle of the map. So on the x-axis I need to go over to 25, and if you press the X key, it'll ask for a manual x-axis tile entry number. So I want to go 25 over.
Edge of map. Blank tile.
And so if I do Shift V, it'll tell me my location.
Current position is 26, 1.
Okay, so
blank
let's go back
tile.
to 25.
Current position is 25, 1.
Now I need to add street, basically, so I'm going to hit the A for add tile.
Select color, or press space to enter manually.
Now the colors, they're actually visual colors. So if you have low vision, they'll show up.
Red, green, blue, yellow, white, black, silver, slate, dark slate, snow, smoke, steel, Gainsborough, floral, lace, linen, antique.
I want to go
linen,
with
lace, floral, steel, smoke, snow, dark slate,
with slate. Oh, JAWS is saying what it is. So you gotta press 1 for clear tile, 2 for a barrier, or 4 for an impassable barrier that you can shoot over. We want a clear tile because we want street. Ah, damn it. Name this tile, so I'm just gonna call it street.
Select sound, or press space to enter manually.
So now I use up and down arrow to select.
Bridge, carpet, cement, concrete.
So I want either concrete or cement. There's no pavement.
Cement, concrete.
Concrete sounds better. Okay, now
blank tile.
I press enter or backspace to go through the tiles that I have available. I should only have street because that's what I just created.
Selecting street. So
I got a street. Now every time I press the space bar,
blank tile, street,
it's gonna put one street tile down.
blank tile,
Now what I could do,
street,
is from here.
Mark move to 24, 0.
Press M to mark it. Then go down with the Y position 50 tiles.
Blank tile.
1 over.
Edge of map.
And then press Shift plus spacebar. Now check this out.
Blank tile. Street.
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 Blank tile. Street.
So now I got 2 lanes.
Street. Street.
Now I'm going up.
Street. Street. Street.
Now that area is still
Street.
marked. I've
Edge
got
of
the
map.
mark at the top left.
Street.
My cursor is at the bottom right. So now what I can do, I can press the plus button and it says add new region. Let's give it Whistler Avenue. And the next option is add beacon. Whistler Avenue.
Street. 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 Blank tile.
Now if I press S,
Solid mode off. Solid
wait.
mode. Street. Street.
I gotta mark it first.
Edge of map. Blank tile.
So
Street.
now if I press R, it'll go through the list of regions. And this should only be Whistler Avenue because I created that one just now.
No region selected. Selecting Whistler Avenue.
So now that's selected. I press Shift plus space.
Street. Blank tile.
Now if I press
Solid mode off. Street.
now if I press Shift plus V, no, I'm sorry, if I press just V, it'll tell me what region I'm in.
You are at Whistler Avenue.
See? Ain't that cool? Now,
0, 0, 0. Blank tile. Blank tile. Street. Blank edge of map.
I'm gonna mark this blank
Mark
spot.
move to 23,
I'm gonna
49.
go to Y1, X1,
Blank tile. Blank tile. Edge of map.
and now I'm going to add a new tile.
Select color, or press red, green.
Green. 1 for clear tile. Grass.
Select sound, or press glass, grass.
Grass. Now I gotta select grass by pressing enter or backspace.
Selecting grass.
Shift plus space. Now this whole area from 1 to 25
Grass. Grass.
is filled in. Down,
Grass.
right,
Grass.
down,
Grass.
right.
Grass.
And I'm just gonna go right.
Grass. 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 Street. Grass. Street. Street. Street.
Now I'm going up.
Edge of map. Grass.
So that whole area is now filled in with grass. And I could even name it
Edge of map. Edge of
if I
map.
wanted to. Now remember the bottom right is already marked with M. My cursor is at 1, 1, so the whole thing is selected. Press plus. We'll call it Whistler's Stoner Park. Now I gotta select it.
Selecting Whistler Stoner Park.
Shift, press space. So
Grass.
any word that I am in this grass
Grass.
area,
Grass. Grass. Grass.
where am
Grass.
I right now?
Current position is 4, 7.
And if I press just the V key,
You are at Whistler Stoner Park of Whistler Avenue.
see,
Grass. Grass.
isn't that cool?
Grass.
Now let's go over to 25.
Blank tile. Street. Blank tile.
Go up to 1.
Blank tile. Blank tile. Street. Blank tile.
Mark it.
Mark move to 26.
Now I'm going to go to 50-50. X50.
Edge of map. Edge of map.
Now I'm going to add a tile, and I'm going to make this all
Select color.
gravel
or press space to enter
steel.
red,
I'm not sure
green,
yet.
blue, yellow, white, black, silver, slate. Silver.
Silver. Yeah, let's do that. 1 for clear tile. Name the tile. Let's just say Raw steel ore.
Select sound, or press space to enter. Bridge, carpet, cement, concrete, debris, deep, dirt, glass, grass, gravel, leaves, marble, metal.
Let's do metal. And I got selected by pressing enter.
Selecting raw steel ore.
There we go. Press shift, press space. Now the whole area will be
Raw steel ore. Raw steel ore. Edge of map. Edge
now,
of
I'm
map.
going to name it as well, this region. I'm going to name it just raw steel ore.
Selecting street.
Oops.
Selecting raw steel ore. Selecting raw steel ore.
There. Name it.
Raw steel ore. You are at raw steel ore of Whistler Stoner Park.
There we go.
Raw steel ore. Raw steel ore. Raw steel ore.
Okay. So, when you're actually playing the game, since I named those regions, as I approach and get into that region, it will announce that region. So as you walk up to the street, it'll say Whistler Avenue, which we will get to in a
Swamp
second.
new. Load. Save. Enter save file name and press enter, or escape to
I'm gonna name
cancel.
it Whistler Test.
Save. Edit mode. Raw steel ore. Raw steel ore.
Let's go back to the street.
Street. Grass. Street. Street.
Now, let's say, let's go to Y50,
Raw steel. Street. Edge of map.
and I want
Raw steel ore.
only one spot where I can get in to the raw steel ore. So I'm going to create a fence.
Select color, or press red.
Let's do red. 4 for impassable barrier that you can shoot over. Name this tile. I'm going to name it steel yard fence.
Select sound, fence.wave.
There we go. Fence. Do I want fence or
Gate.wave.
gate?
Fence.wave.
Fence actually sounds like a bigger fence. Okay, now I gotta select it.
Selecting steel yard. Selecting
Oh,
street.
oops.
Selecting
Practice.
steel yard fence.
Okay.
Edge of map. Street.
So
Raw
I'm gonna
steel.
mark
Mark move to 26. 49.
that bottom point, and I'm gonna go up to 25. I'm going to shift space.
Street. Street. Street.
Okay.
Street. 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 Raw steel ore.
That's gonna be the opening.
Raw steel
So I'm gonna
ore.
start the next fence here.
Mark move
Mark
to
it.
26. 23.
And I'm gonna go to position Y1. And then I'm gonna fill it in again.
Selecting street. Selecting steel yard fence.
Shift plus space.
Street.
And I'm gonna go down.
Street. Street.
Just to
Street.
double check. Yes.
Street.
Now, if you turn solid mode off,
Solid mode off.
you can basically walk through stuff.
Steel yard fence. Raw steel ore. Steel yard fence. Street.
Which makes it really easy to make really quick edits too. Like, oh my god, I don't want
Steel. Raw steel ore.
ore here, I want tall grass or, you know, something else.
Steel. Street. Street.
So let's go back to the opening.
Steel yard fence. Raw steel. Steel. Raw steel ore. Solid mode on.
Okay. Now I'm going to, yeah,
Raw steel. Raw steel
let's do
ore.
this. I'm gonna make a quick little building.
Select color, or press space to red, green, blue.
Let's do blue. 4 for impassable barrier. No, wait. 4 or 2? Let's just do 4. Name this tile. Building wall.
Select sound. Sine.wave. Wall.wave.
Wall. Bingo.
Selecting building wall.
Okay. Now, every time I press space, it's going to put a wall. So,
Raw steel ore.
here's the opening in the fence.
Raw steel ore.
So,
Raw steel ore.
how do I want to do this? Yeah, let's do like this.
Mark moved to 27.
1, 2,
Raw steel ore.
3,
Raw
4,
steel ore.
5,
Raw
6,
steel ore. Raw steel
5.
ore.
I'm going to do 5. Shift space. And then from here,
Mark moved to 27. 20.
1,
Raw
2,
steel ore.
3,
Raw
4,
steel ore. Raw steel ore.
7,
Raw steel ore.
8,
Raw
9,
steel ore.
10,
Raw
11.
steel ore.
Fill that in. Press M
Mark
again.
moved to 37. 20.
1,
Raw
2,
steel ore.
3,
Raw
4,
steel ore.
5, 6,
Raw steel ore.
7,
Raw steel ore.
9,
Raw
10,
steel ore.
11. Fill
Raw
that
steel
in.
ore.
Press M.
Mark moved to 30. Raw
1,
steel
2,
ore.
3,
Raw steel ore.
4,
Raw steel
5,
ore.
6,
Raw
7,
steel ore. Raw
9,
steel ore.
10,
Raw
11.
steel ore.
One more should be the fence by the road,
Raw steel ore.
but it's not. There we go.
Mark moved to
that.
27. 30. Raw steel ore. 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 Raw steel ore.
Fill that in. Okay.
Raw steel ore.
Now I have
Raw steel ore. Raw steel ore. Raw steel
general
ore. Raw steel ore.
building. So what I'm going to do is
Raw steel ore.
at this opening.
Raw steel ore. Raw steel ore. Street. Raw steel ore. Raw steel
right
ore.
here, I'm going to add
Select color, or press space to
select color. I'm going to do
red, green, blue, yellow, white.
white, clear tile. Name this tile. I'm going to say broken front door.
Select sound,
And
or
I
press
want
space to glass.
glass. I'm going to select it.
Selecting steel yard. Selecting building wall. Selecting broken front door.
Broken front door. And I'm going to press spacebar once. No, I'm going to do
Raw steel ore.
here,
Raw steel
here,
ore. Raw steel ore.
and here. So,
Solid mode off. Solid mode on. Raw steel ore. Raw steel ore. Broken front door. Broken front door. Broken front door. Street.
and there's a street. So now what I'm going to do
Broken front.
is I'm going to mark this.
Mark moved to 20. Broken front door.
Cover all 3 of those. I'm going to add a region to those 3 tiles and call it broken front door of house. Yeah, why not? Add beacon. Oops. Broken front door of house.
Raw steel ore. Broken front door. You are at raw steel ore of raw steel ore.
Oh. I'll just select it.
Selecting broken front door of
My bad.
house. You are at broken front door
There
of
we go.
house of raw steel ore.
There we go.
Broken front.
Now let's save this.
Swamp. New. Load. Save. Enter save file name and press enter.
What
Or
I call
escape
it?
to cancel.
I called it Whistler. Shoot, what did I call it? Whistler. Uh-oh. Whistler test? I don't know.
Save.
Let's see.
Load. New. Exit.
Okay, I'm gonna exit. I'm gonna go into maps. Warehouse 1. Whistler Avenue. Oh. Shit. Whistler Avenue, Whistler Test, which is blue I just saved, so that's going to be the right one. Now I want to go into campaigns, and I'm going to select Whistler Sampler 1.txt. Okay. The text files within the campaigns folder is how you set up like missions and whatnot. Map equals lab. I'm going to change lab to Whistler Test. Save it. Close it. Oh, you know what? I forgot to add some zombies. I'm gonna add 5 zombies so we can do some killing. How about that? Alright. Alright, let's start again. Using what I just created.
Welcome to Swamp, version 3.9b by Aprone. Multiplayer game, custom maps, campaigns, load previous campaigns, custom adventures, choose your campaign, last man stand, sample.txt, tutorial.txt, Whistler Sampler 1.txt.
There we go. And here we go.
Whistler Sampler 1.txt selected. Beginning M4A1 equipped. It has 0 of 30 rounds.
Here they're coming for me. Come on.
North. East.
No data for your current location.
Uh-oh.
North.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do?
North.
This is crucial.
No data for your current location.
I forgot to set the
Main menu.
the user's beginning position.
Exit the game.
My bad.
Goodbye.
My bad. Yeah, you're bad. Map editor.
Swamp by Aprone. Map new. Load.
Load.
Enter file name and press enter.
Whistler Test.
Loading. Please wait. Load.
I want to start on the street, so let's go to
Edit mode.
25.
Street. Street.
By 50.
Street. 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 Street.
The heck?
Street. Current position is 26, 50. Street. Solid mode on. Edge of map.
Oh, okay.
Street. Street.
So now I want to press Shift plus B
Starting coordinates set to 26, 50.
and save it.
Swamp map editor. New. Load. Save. Enter save file name and press enter. Or escape to
Whistler
cancel.
Test.
Save. Load. New. Exit.
Exit. Swamp. Here we go.
Welcome to Swamp, version 3.9b by Aprone.
Also, too, you can change music through those text files. So you could actually put in your own music, your own sound effects into the sounds folder
Multiplayer game.
and have your own music.
Custom maps. Campaigns. Choose your
So
campaign.
that's pretty cool.
Last sample tutorial.txt. Whistler Sampler 1. Whistler Sampler 1.txt selected. M4A1 equipped. It has 0 of 30 round. Axe equipped.
Ah, no.
M4A1 equipped. It has 23 of 30 rounds, and you have 999,969 rounds of 5.56 millimeters.
Now,
Main menu.
remember, to my right or east should be the steel ore ground, right? So that's what you're hearing, all the metal footsteps is from the zombies beyond that fence. And then to my left is the grass.
West.
SW, south. East, and
Oh crap.
field kit equipped. It has 0 of 4 med kits loaded.
Situation
Your health is
critical.
20 points. Your health is 43 points. Your health is 51 points. Which M4A1 equipped. It has 9 of 30 rounds, and you have 909.
Come on, reload.
Situation critical.
South. West.
West, NW, north,
Damn it.
East.
N, north. You have been killed.
What? What?
Multiplayer game.
Okay, I got killed super fast. But anyway, so yeah, that's how it is. I was always curious about the map. Yeah, you know how long it took me to get this goddamn thing too. Over a year. I can hear it now. Okay, good. Thank you, Streamlabs. Interesting. And you know, that's about it. That's about it as far as like the map. I mean, there's so many materials that you can lay down, and again, you could probably make your own. Well, I don't know. I don't know how you would get into the map editor itself to change those files. I don't understand what kind of code Swamp runs off of. Like, okay, so we just made a map, right? And then from those maps, you can create text documents that are essentially the mission. So you can create, and it's just all text. Each line is a different code. And for example, let me pull one up for you.
Exit the game. Goodbye.
Let's go to campaigns. Let's go to tutorial. Now the tutorial file has his notes, so it kind of teaches you as you go. So the first line of code is map equals and then map name. So it's like where I just made that one, map equals Whistler test, right? So the location is always, the map location is always the first line of code. And then you can start off with your level, zombie respawn or not. So you can type respawn or no respawn. There's timers that you can add. So like you can start a timer, and then in a countdown of 5, it'll, once the round starts or the game starts, you start a timer, let's say 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, it'll give you an introduction message or whatever you want. You can just type in, well, in this particular case, it's got a play sound, which is the explosion. And then an ambiance sound file, which is just fire, because you're in a car crash. Starting music, which is sniper, which is what you hear generally in Swamp. And then quest. So it gives you a quest right off the bat. So it wants you to find your way to the house. And so remember how we named the region? You have a house that's built, and then one of the rooms you set the region as your bedroom, right? And then so when you get to that region, it triggers an event. And so each event is basically like starting a round, I guess you could say, or a level or something within this tutorial. What we could do actually is go ahead and just play this tutorial so you can see how it works.
Welcome to Swamp, version 3.9b by Aprone. Custom maps, campaigns, choose your campaign, sample.txt, tutorial.txt. Tutorial.txt selected. Beginning campaign.
So I'm just gonna let it run.
You extract yourself from the twisted wreckage that was once your car. What a disaster. This, to move around, use the D and A keys to sidestep, S to go backwards, and the right mouse button to move forwards. You can also use the mouse to turn your character, as well as Shift D and Shift A to snap to the nearest of the 8 cardinal directions. Try this now. Your house is about 20 steps south of you. Get your poor drunk SE, south.
About 27.
If you forget what you are supposed to be doing, you can press Q at any time to hear your current objective. If you forget, abandon car. Swamp uses sappy speech by default. If you use the JAWS window, Parkside Road.
Now I think if I get to the sidewalk, it's gonna start.
Game messages are often silenced prematurely by key presses or drowned out by sound effects. Use the left bracket and right bracket keys to review them. To review messages sent over the radio, use comma and period.
Where's the sidewalk?
Current location is Parkside Road.
South.
That must be... I'm sidestepping back to the right.
Leaving Parkside Road, there's several different houses in this neighborhood. To find the specific one you're looking for, use the shifted number row to activate a beacon. For instance, Shift 0 is your house.
So
Press B to hear the location and distance of the selected beacon relative to you. Tracking your house, go southeast 11 tiles. You are at coordinates 41, 67. Current location is sidewalk. Go southeast 11 tiles.
Southeast 11 tiles.
South.
SW. South, SE. Leaving sidewalk. Living room. Current location is living room.
Oh, but it doesn't tell me my house.
South. Leaving living room. SE, east.
Where's the door?
Living room.
There we go.
SE, south. To hear what's around you, use the radar. This is activated with the arrow keys. Shifting the arrow keys, tracking off.
Now I know when I get to my bedroom because that was the quest, right? When we press Q.
You just can't deal with this now. Maybe in the morning, yes. Sleep first, panic later. Find your way home and collapse into bed.
So I want to find my bed.
The radar makes 3 sounds. The highest pitch, current location is bedroom of your house.
And I'm in the bedroom. But for some reason...
Whoa.
There we go.
What was that? That sounded like one of your windows smashing. Nervously, you take your handgun out of the bureau and pocket 2 clips. Just in case, Glock 17 equipped. It has 0 of 17 rounds, and you have 34 rounds of 9mm.
North.
Bedroom. NE, SE, south. Bed.
I forgot.
Bedroom. SE, east. NE, north. Living room.
There we go.
Leaving living room.
Come on.
Greetings. Objective met. Taking enemy fire. Reloading. Affirmative. Over to me.
There we go. That's the one I wanted.
It sounds like someone's breaking into your house. Better go investigate.
Which I did. Kinda, I guess. Not. Oh, what was that thumping? Did you hear that thumping? That. Interesting.
SW, south, SE, east. Window. Leaving window. NE, north. Sidewalk.
Whoops. There's a dog somewhere.
No can do.
Come here, doggy. Maybe.
Leaving sidewalk.
Where is it?
You do not have any assault rifles.
Oops.
100% health. 11 loaded and 28 total rounds of 9. West, SW. South, SE. Window. Leaving window. Broken window. South. Dining room. At west. Living room.
I don't know
NW, north.
what I'm supposed to be investigating exactly.
Current location is living room of your house. Leaving living room. Living room.
Come here.
Leaving living room.
Why are they not coming for me?
Form up on me.
Living room. NW, west, at south. SW, west.
Oof.
Window.
Where's the,
Living room.
there we go. Maybe not.
Window. Living room. Window. Living
What
room.
happened to the, dining room and whatnot?
SW,
Is it this
south.
way?
SE, east. To change weapons, dining room.
Here we go.
Family room.
Okay, I've explored.
It sounds like someone's breaking into your house. Better go investigate.
Okay.
Broken window. SE, south. Family room.
Huh.
SW, west, north. Broken window. NE, east. Leaving broken window.
Just growled and left. What the fuck?
No can do.
What a little bitch.
South. SW, west. Broken window. Family room. SW, south. SE, east.
Come get me.
Over to me. With me. With me. Form up on me. Form up on me. Affirmative. No way. We've got casualties. Reloading. We've got casualties.
Broken window. Family room.
I've explored this whole house.
NE, north.
Or investigated.
NW, west, window. Family room. Dining room. Kitchen. SW, south, living room. Dining room. At west. Living room. SW, south, bedroom.
Yeah, I don't want the bedroom.
SW, west, and north. Living room. Leaving living room. It sounds like someone's breaking into your house. Better go investigate.
So the next mission, what's supposed to happen is, you're supposed to get a hold of a guy named Charlie, and then go to Charlie's house. Where's that at?
Tracking Stacy's house. Go north. Tracking Amber's house. Tracking Amber's back window. Tracking Charlie's house.
There we go.
Go northwest 60.
So northwest 60 tiles.
Go northwest 67 tiles.
67 tiles. And then you do
Over to me.
that, and then it calls him over to you, and you guys go to someone else's house and get some car keys and run off in a truck. And that's how you finish this level. But for some reason...
10 loaded and 20.
Wait, there's...
Form up on me.
Where is he?
No data for your current. You are at coordinates 51, 70.
North. East. North.
Oops, wrong button.
Sidewalk. Leaving sidewalk. Parkside Road.
I mean, the dog could smell me. At very least see me.
Any.
So where is he?
East.
Goddamn zombie dog.
With me.
Come on. I still hear that thumping like someone's trying to get out of something. It's very faint. That. Boom, boom, boom.
7 loaded and 24 total rounds of.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Wow, tonight is kind of dead. Oops, damn it.
Leaving Parkside Road. Parkside Road, SW, West.
Oh, there we go. There's something. Why are they running away from me? That's so weird.
Form up on me.
Sidewalk. Leaving sidewalk, south. Sidewalk. Leaving sidewalk. Southern map border. Leaving southern map
So
border.
that means, okay,
Main menu.
you heard how it said leaving sidewalk, leaving. That means those tiles were all labeled region, labeled as a region, labeled sidewalk.
SW, West, and North.
So it runs away? What the heck?
Sidewalk.
Are you actually coming for me this time? Oops. I don't have a whole lot of ammo.
17 loaded and 17 total rounds of.
I got 2 clips left. And my tutorial is not progressing.
It sounds like someone's breaking into your house.
It's still the same. Are you coming for me or something's wrong?
Leaving sidewalk, Thomas Street.
Something's
Sidewalk.
wrong.
Thomas Street. NW, North. Intersection of abandoned car. Parkside Road, abandoned car. Leaving abandoned car, sidewalk, Thomas Street.
Oh, I still have Charlie's thing
Tracking off.
there.
Abandoned car. Thomas Street. Northern map border.
Hmm.
NE, East, SE, South. Thomas Street. Abandoned car. Leaving abandoned car. Thomas Street.
Okay.
Main menu. Exit the game.
I got a little sidetracked.
Goodbye.
So anyway, if you go to my website, theoryofblindman.com, click on Blind Gamer Geek Out, and then go down to the swamp heading, which is, you know, like 3/4 of the way down the page, you'll see the zip file that you can download for this map editor. I did not. I may re-upload it with the text instructions included in the zip folder. I'm not sure though. I mean, it's so easy. You probably don't need it. What I tried to do earlier too is also find a place where you can download the Swamp game. And I went to the original website, which is Jeremy's website, Aprone, and I get a 503 error. Let me check again really quick. See if it's up and running. Oops. Damn it. I want Safari. Thank you. Okay. History. History. Twitter. Facebook. Check out. Basic. Answer. Alex. Earlier today? Oh, here we go. Here. Yep, service unavailable. Still. So, and on my website, I can't upload files bigger than 60 megabytes. And Swamp is why does it make sense? Let me check the Dropbox. Oh, god damn it. Here we go, Dropbox. Not Dropbox, I want downloads. What am I doing? Okay, Swamp Part 1 is 308 megabytes. Part 2 is 359 megabytes. So they're too big for me to upload my own website. I don't know. Shoot. I'll have to think about it. I will have to think about what I can do. Chrome. Thanks, Chrome. Thanks, Chrome. Alrighty. That's gonna do it. That's gonna do it because I don't want this to be too long. Thanks for being here, Blind Toes. Much appreciated. I want form controls. Yes. It's been a blast. I hope this has helped somebody. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to put them in the comment section below or email me, whistler@theoryofablindman.com, and I'd be happy to answer as much as I know to answer. I don't know everything about the map editor. I still haven't figured out how to get the zones to work, which is part of making triggered events happen. So I gotta figure that out. But everything else, it seems to be pretty straightforward. So yeah, have fun with it. You can download it from my website, so check it out. Until next time, everybody, don't forget, love is blind, keep it blind.